Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to merge rows, how to merge columns, and how to merge columns and rows. So let's see how we do that. All right, so I'm just going to put in some data in a cell here. I'm going to put in this. All right, so I want this information. Right now it's in one cell, and I want it to spread across maybe 3 or 4 cells. All right, and then center the information in that cell. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight, let's say that's about 4 cells there. I'm going to hide those 4 cells. These are columns. These are and one row, right? Column E, F, G, and H, right? So right now we are highlighting the columns in this one row. Okay, so I'm going to go up here to, there's an option here called merge and center, right? And we have some options here. What it's saying here: combine and center the contents of the selected cells in a new larger cell, right? And this is a great way to create a label that spans multiple columns. Okay, lovely. So I'm just click on merge and center, and right away you could see. Okay, I'm making this bigger for you so you could see. So right away you could see that this information has been centered in this block here, and these 4 cells have been merged to one cell. Let me do that over again for you since I blew up my screen so you could see. Let me just put in something else. All right, that is in one column, one row, right? So I'm just going to select that and highlight, let's say from D to F columns, right? And then I'm going to go back up to home, click on merge and center, and it is that simple, right? So just right there we merged 3 columns. Okay, so if you want to center that, we have options here. We have options to top align. We could no, let's see, yeah, equal up, line to the top, center to the center. They call it alignments. Let me just show you the difference. Now if I widen, increase the height of this cell, right now you see the information is at the bottom of the cell, right? So I call it center. So right now it's at the bottom part of the cell. So if you wanted it in the middle part of the cell, you click on this option here, and this other one is to center it at the top part of the cell. All right, just a little bit of information I wanted to show you. All right, so you want to now merge some columns, actually merge some rows. Okay, so let's say we want to put in, let's say a month or something like that. Depends on what it is you're doing, right? So I'm going to put in January here, and I want to merge columns, so row 9, 10, 11, 12, right? So I'm just going to click on that, highlight select the rows that I want to merge, go back up to go back up and click on merge and center, and that's it. It merged those rows into one, make it into one, right? So of course if you want to adjust this, we could go up here, and we have different options for this particular what I'm doing here. We could go to top align, center align, and bottom align. And for this sort of a task, we could choose this option here. Now we could do a diagonal adjustment for the text, different angles. We could just like that, angle clockwise. Sometimes if you're doing a chart, this option comes in very handy, right? So you could play around with this, yeah. And this is rotate text down, rotate text up, and this is vertical text, right? So you can play around with that and see if you can make that work for you. All right, let me just bring that up a bit so you can see. Right, so we just did merge columns up here, and we just merge rows down here. So I showed you how to do that. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you how to merge columns and rows. All right, so we have a clean spreadsheet here, right? So we want some information. We want to just like, which we have to find that we need to merge some columns and rows to make one big block. Okay, so I'm going to highlight these 4 columns from C, D, and E, F, C, D, E, F, and I'm going to select the following rows, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So I selected those columns and rows. Row 9, 10, 11, and 12, and columns C, D, E, and F. Okay. So again, we're just going to click. Let me just click on Merge and Center. And you can see here you have one nice big block. This comes in handy if you want to like just have a row of set of text like a paragraph, and you want everything to be in one area for easy editing and things like that. All right, I want to show you one example before I go again. If I want to get this back to original, I'll just click on a blank cell, click on Format Painter, and click on the space, and that's my little what I've been doing for years. All right, okay. So I've been working on a chart form recently, and this center and text really comes in handy. So let me show you what that part of the form looks like. All right, so I have some information here. Let me just show you quickly so you can actually see what I'm talking about. I'm going to put a border there. Okay, hope you can see that well. Now, so this is a simple little chart that I had to do, right? So I wanted to show you how I do this based on what we just learned before, how to merge rows and how to merge columns, right? So let me just clean this spreadsheet again for you, so I'll show you how I did this. All right, so you have the information here. We have in one cell we have employee, and these other three cells we have full-time, part-time, and outsource. But we want to let people know that employee is the main title for these three subtitles, okay? So we want to make this into one cell. So I'm going to highlight this cell first and then highlight the other three, right? And then I'm going to click on Merge and Center. All right, so we have, let me just put a border around this so you can see. Looks like, right? And then we have these three other subtitles underneath employee, so people will know that these three titles are under employee. All right, so that's how you do it to get it looking like professional. I'm just going to put borders around these so you can see how it looks. All right, that's it for today. This is how you merge rows. This is how you merge columns. This is how you merge rows and columns in Excel 2016. All right, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.